Hey, what's going on YouTube channel? Stars down again, go hard, go home. Y'all know the deal. Been out for about a week, took me a week off. Want to take some thinking about, take some time, do some thinking about the things I was going to say when I came back and made some videos, especially this one right here. Okay, this video, before I talk about that real quick, y'all hit that subscribe button for me. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button if you will, share, stuff like that. Don't want no cash apps. That's my thing. If you the first one watching, first time watching one of these videos, just by my channel. I don't ask for cash apps. I don't ask for donations. I don't do Patreons, all that junk like that. All my stuff is free right here on YouTube for everybody to look at. I'm not asking nobody to pay me. All I ask for is subscribers if you like what you're watching. And that is it. So look, what we about to do now is I'm about to watch this video and I'm going to do a reaction. I got my beer. Y'all know I always have my beer, a little cheap beer. Y'all want to talk about cheap beer? It's cheap. Yeah, it is. The Black and Mild. Got me a bowl packed out today because I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it because this guy's talking about issues he had with women. This is a Wal-mart shooter. A guy who shot at Wal-mart a couple of weeks back. Left a doggone note and all kinds of junk. I mean like, somebody done a review on it here, and I'm going to see what they'll be saying, but here's the deal. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're watching this video and you think I'm going to be any kind of sympathetic, I'm probably not going to. So, yeah, I don't believe in this kind of junk, and I don't care what issue you had with women. There was no reason to do this. So let's see what this guy had going on.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima, Inspector Gadget music. So guys, November has been a very devastating month in the United States. There was a shooting in Colorado Springs, I believe, targeted at those in the LGBTQ community at a club. And unfortunately, another situation happened in Chesapeake, Virginia with a young man by the name of Andre Bing. And of course, we know that he was a Walmart manager or somebody in management, that he was working there, and he ended up deleting himself and at least 7 other people, maybe it's upwards of 10 people, those especially who worked with him. And he released a manifesto that I'm going to play some of it here on YouTube via the TikTok video here. And then after that, we'll kind of come back.
The latest from the Walmart shooting story in Chesapeake, Virginia. Local news Twitter about Chesapeake published a death note that the alleged shooter Andre Bing wrote on his cell phone, asking God for forgiveness and saying he was, quote, harassed by idiots of low intelligence, presumably referring to his fellow employees at the Chesapeake Walmart where he was the manager. He ends the note saying he wishes his parents would have paid closer attention to his social deficits and that his only wish would be to start over. Officials report that Bing had no previous criminal record and bought the handgun used in the massacre legally.
So guys, I would like to talk about some of the things after reading his manifesto, the note in his phone. Number one, he felt like he was hacked. Okay, his phone was hacked, and he was demoted recently. And
okay, I don't know what all this has to do with any of this right here. Okay, a guy shot 10 people or more. I haven't heard the issue he's had with women yet. You know what I'm saying? Aside from him saying that his family didn't pay attention to social issues at school or a social issue that he had. Now, I do want to bring up the point about the social issue thing before I keep watching too much the rest of the video. If that's the issue that he's going to have with women, then this right here, I'm going to watch and see what the issue is with women before I say what I was about to say about what it's going to be. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, like, even if you got issues, man, shooting up a bunch of people don't really matter. It doesn't really make that better. I got no sympathy for this guy. I only got 2 words for him: sick and deranged. Sick. That's 3 words. That's 3 words. Sick and deranged. But yeah, them 3 words. Sick and deranged. But let's see what the rest of the episode he's got. I got to see what brought this on. If it's social issues with women, I'm going to tear this guy a new one. I don't care what.
He had some issues in his social behaviors. Again, this note was very well written, so he was not a dumb man from what I'm seeing. But he had a lot of issues with people that talked about him. He felt like the world was coming down his throat. But specifically, he also talked about he wanted to have a wife. All right. And it's also very important because his mother had died. And that's something that I think keeps a lot of people living. When your mom passes away, it's a hurting thing, right?
Yeah.
And maybe if his mother was there, he would be able to reach out to her and explain this, but he felt like that they didn't. And he had a lot of social deficits that he wasn't able to get along with people. And he actually wanted, and I keep hearing these things, people saying that, oh man, he was gay and stuff like this. But I want you to really.
It doesn't have anything to do with if he was gay or not, or any. If you got social issues, this is no reason to shoot people. This is the problem that we're having in America right now. Okay, you got guys like this dude that's making this video and talking about this guy's social issues. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't. You shot up a Walmart full of people. It was kids in there. In Walmart, it was kids in there. Walmart was full of women and children. And your coward ass shot that shit up. If I find his grave, I'm going to spit on it. Fuck that.
Listen to this. I was actually one of the most loving people in the world, if you would get to know me. I just wanted a...
Bullshit. If you was that loving to other people, you just shot your fucking self. Instead of going and killing a bunch of other people. You don't love other people. See, that's what I'm trying to say. And we giving, and this is why this manosphere thing is kind of a joke. You giving this guy, doggone, like this guy's got problems and shit like that. No, but this problem should not have caused what it did. It should not have. There's other people that can't make friends. They don't kill everybody. I don't get all the friends I want. I don't kill everybody. Let's roll.
Wife that was equally yoked as I and obsessed over the thought. And I obsessed over the thought. However, I didn't deserve a wife. So people are saying like he's an incel. They're saying these things.
Yeah. And he's not just an incel. He's a red pill incel. I didn't deserve a wife. All the other junk. And he takes it out. This was red pill rage. I told you. I was going to see it sooner or later. I just shut up the first time and let them keep going. Because you're going to start, it's coming out of social issues. I wanted a girlfriend and I couldn't get one and I got pissed. So I went and I shot up a room full of women. Red pill rage. I'm almost sure of it. Let's keep listening.
Things about the brother. But the brother had, again, some social deficits. What are those?
So what? So the fuck what? You shot up a Walmart. It was women in there and it was children in there. You were a fucking coward. I don't give a fuck how much doggone social issues you had. That right there was bullshit. And any man, I'm looking at this camera right now, any man that lends this to them, you are a coward. Every man should be calling this out and calling this what it is. It's cowardice. This is being a loser. This is why I keep talking about spitting out the red pill. Because you're going to keep getting shit like this. That's all that's going to keep happening. They're going to go into this little rage. It's a social issue. They all have it. All them pillars have it. I made a video about that. Pills are bad for you. Go and check it out. Black pill, purple, blue, green, red pill. It don't matter what pill they taking. It's some social issue with that person. And it's like that with every last one of them.
Not being socially awkward, not being able to get along with people. People talking about him or making fun of him or picking on him, things like that.
My mom and my grandmother and them always used to say, people talked about Jesus Christ and he died on the cross for our sins. So why would you be concerned about people talking about you? Matter of factly, everybody has somebody talking about them. Everybody. There's people talking about me behind my back right now. Matter of factly, while somebody's watching this, they're saying, look at this dusty bum, and they're going to leave the comments because that's what they be doing. Look at this dusty bum, and it was smoking a cheap, just smoking a doggone bong, and doggone, he's talking smack. Somebody's talking smack about me right now. I ain't going to Wal-mart and killing everybody. I'm probably finna go there and get me some snacks in a minute. But I ain't going there to kill everybody.
And then also, to put the cherry on the top, I feel like I don't deserve love from a woman. And the only woman that did love me is now passed away. I want to talk about this because this is a lot of people in certain parts. We all feel like some people are against us. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Okay? A lot of men feel like they cannot get the kind of women that they want. A lot of people are living underneath.
Here we go. That whiny red pill bullshit. I can't get the certain woman I want. Women need to settle or I'm going to kill everybody. Look, I told you about this in the Red Pill Disney story video I made also. Red Pill Disney stories. Talked about the same kind of thing and explained it through the doggone movies. It's just this way. But if we don't, as men got to start calling this out for what it is. Instead of making videos like this and talking about it was social issues and it just, no. As the protector of society, guys like this got to be fucking called out and dealt with. If we can get them early enough, we probably need to deal with them before they do junk like this.
Their potential. And a lot of people, again, feel bullied, feel harassed, feel made fun of. And this is something that I want to talk about because we've got to really be careful of how we treat people. We don't know what people's breaking points are. We don't know all of these things. And again, the things that he wrote in this manifesto are possibly things he feels uncomfortable with telling somebody in person. I feel that because who wants to tell somebody I don't deserve a wife? Or who wants to tell somebody, I don't deserve to be loved. I can't get a woman. And I'm not.
Well, I'm going to say it right here on this channel. If you feeling that kind of way, you need to go take your ass to a psychiatrist. If you are that down on yourself, you need to get some mental help. It's not everybody else's job to bring you back up in life. You gotta get your own self right sometimes. Now, everybody needs a helping hand sometimes, all right? I ain't gonna say that, but you gotta help other people help you too. But this ain't the way. I don't care how many social issues this guy had. What he was doing, what he did to deal with those issues was not the right thing to do. Not this kind of junk. Now, I could have understood if he was saying like, hey, I've been working for him for years and I've been working for Wal-mart for years and they've been screwing me in my paycheck and all the other good junk and my employees been taking money from me and stuff like that and and getting me in trouble and if he had like work related issues with that, I might see him going to his workplace and shooting it up. I might see that. But you went and shot your workplace up over personal issues that you had at home that had nothing to do with work. I want to see if he's going to talk some more about these people because he's talking about lower intelligence and lower. They was beneath you. Why would you worry about what they were saying unless it was the other managers talking about you? But you're talking about the employees. Why? Because you're the manager and you can't get them. I mean, that's what happens. You still have to have some kind of social skills. So let's go on and see what these guys are talking about, man, because I can't with this. I'm going to try to go ahead and get it over with because this is garbage. This guy did the wrong damn thing regardless of what in the hell his issue was. I could have understood it if he was retaliating against Wal-mart because they've been screwing him on his paycheck, won't give him no time off, treating him like trash, had him doing more work than what they wanted to pay him for. I could have understood him shooting up his workplace. I would have said then, okay, this is what happened when you treat your employees bad. But hell, he's mad because the girl that was not even on his level didn't like him. That didn't make no sense.
not trying to make what he did acceptable or like have compassion for a guy who just killed 7 to 10 people. But I want to relay it to those people who are still living. All right. We all have something that we are dealing with in life. We all have something that is low in our self-esteem that people talk about us and everything. Right. And as for men, here's what we have to do. We have to open up the doors to allow these conversations to be had by each other. That's something I'm calling for right now. Because the thing about it is that we could talk about women all day. But women have safe spaces. Black men don't. And I'm going to tell you, like,
okay, this is the deal. This shit ain't about having no safe space. Okay, now this dude is whining like a bitch. This is not about having no safe space. This is about being a fucking man and knowing that something is wrong with you and doing something about it. This ain't about having no safe space. This is about you not going to get the help that you need to go get. We all know that if this dude was sitting around feeling like that, that's bad. If I was feeling that way, I would know that that's bad. I would know I'm down on myself. I would know that. But for some reason, this guy didn't know it. I don't think it would have mattered who he talked to. And I'm gonna be honest with you, from watching this manosphere stuff and seeing these black pill, red pill, blue pill, I don't think no matter what you tell them, they're not gonna change. I think that these people are only gonna change when they get ready to change. When they get ready to turn away from these different pills and all this stuff and being depressed and being down on themselves and shit like that, when they get ready to change, then it might be a change. But I don't think that the rest of society is gonna be able to help that. Because you can't see it. The rest of us don't even know it's there. We don't know that joker at home thinking that shit. He just showed up at work one day and started blasting everybody. And then he didn't warn them. He left a note afterwards. Nobody said it was warning signs. Nobody was saying he was saying stuff and this and that. No, nothing. He just out of the blue one day because you're going to break. If you got this doggone much depression inside of you, talking about I don't deserve a woman or women don't like me and this and all this stuff, and you just keep doing that to yourself. That's why I'm always talking about the doggone like Coach Greg Adams channel, because it's like constantly loser shit. Fuck women, 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 fuck women. And you're gonna keep saying that to yourself, and that's what happened to this dude. He wasn't just saying that why would he say I didn't deserve a wife? I'm gonna see if he's gonna say anything about that in the rest of this video.
Like the same black men who are out here struggling, you don't even feel comfortable. And shout out to Brother George Macon. We don't feel comfortable sitting back and talking to each other about the issues because we feel like somebody's gonna make fun of us. And other things too, like the reasons why black men feel uncomfortable talking about certain things. I'm gonna be real, man, because black men make it uncomfortable. Black men are judgmental. Y'all be the same brothers that be talking about, women don't understand us and all that stuff. Man, we cannot talk to each other about nothing, man. And I'm gonna tell you,
listen, this guy, guys can talk to guys about stuff. It's just that when you talk to a real man, you don't get told what the real deal is. And I think a lot of these guys in this manosphere, they don't want to hear the real deal. That's what it is to me. They don't want to hear the real deal. The real deal in this situation is this dude didn't need a big brother. He needed a freaking psychiatrist. Okay? Talking to somebody else in the street about this probably wasn't going to help him because nobody was qualified to help you. When this is deep-rooted depression, guys. It's going to come when your ass is steadily ingesting negative ideas about life. You're going to get some form of this. That's where the red pill rage is always going to come. It's always going to come, and there's always elements of it there. Every time. That's what this was. Red pill rage. At the end of it, it's going to wind up being red pill rage. Some people are like, well, how are you getting that? Listen to the complaints he's making. And listen to what this guy's talking about now. This thing erupted out of anger at an issue that this person thought they couldn't fix. And all of them are red pill issues. Social things with women. We don't have a safe space. We don't. He's bringing up more and more of them now. Let's listen to some more of them. These are more red pill issues. We don't have a safe space. We don't got nobody to talk to. No, yes you do. You can take your ass, go talk to a psychiatrist. And then you need to get your ass up off your doggone self and stop telling yourself that you can't have this and you can't have that. That's what a real man gonna tell you. You need to stop telling yourself that first and go see a psychiatrist and make sure you get that shit straight.
Like, how are black men supposed to heal? Like, we have a lot of macho-ness and men are generally like that. But, you know, the black man is going around like, he ain't got no issues.
Here's one thing you need to do before you start your holiday shopping. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Ain't nothing bothering him. You know, like, who you talking to? And that's the same brother that's every day crying inside. And I'm going to talk about it even with the brother Bandman Kevo. Here you have a brother that went and got, you know, let's say, for example, you know, almost like a BBL in abs, you know, because he felt so insecure. But if you look at the guy, you know, he got all this money and stuff like that, right? And again, that's a tough conversation to have because folks going to be opinionated about it. But black men have to make spaces safe if you expect women to be able to want to listen to you. We expect women to have compassion for us when we don't even have compassion for each other. All right.
I don't know what this guy is going off on a tangent about this, but it doesn't matter. Okay, this right here, you're making a case for this guy. You're trying to say that you're not, but you're making a case for this guy, and he doesn't have one. He doesn't have a case. So, you see, this is the type of stuff people asking me, like, oh, you make these videos? Yeah, because people somebody got to tell the real about some of this junk. You're making a case for somebody, and they don't have one. It doesn't matter about these issues between men and women. That was no reason for him to shoot up his workplace. Not at all. Let's see what else is going on here.
Right? We don't have compassion for each other. So then you have these black men, you know, they can't come, you know, basically come around and, you know, talk to each other about the issues. We really got to start doing that. One day I want to just basically a live stream where brothers just come out and just vent, you know, talk about what's going on with their life. And, you know, we really need to do that because if we don't create those safe spaces, we're not going to be able to get healed. And a lot of times, you know, black men, we don't trust the hospital system or healthcare system. We don't trust psychiatrists. We don't trust mental health specialists. And
that's got to change then. That's got to change because we are not, other people are not qualified to stop this shit. These are mental issues, deep-rooted mental issues. I keep telling everybody, the red pill, all those pills are deep-rooted mental issues. This guy is actually making me right, but then he doesn't want to go to the people to fix it. So what the fuck? What the fuckity fuck? This is these guys' problem. They know they got issues. They know it's issues. They don't want to go to do the things to fix it. And he's talking about like nobody got help, but the help that's there you don't want to go to. There is help, but they is bullshitting themselves.
one of the reasons why we feel like we don't trust them is because they're always going to give us a racist point of view that don't understand us. So then who can understand us? That's why we need black therapists. Shout out to Dita Rail. We need to be able to talk to other black men who have figured it out, have done some of the problems that we have done, and to say, hey, brother, it's going to be okay. Hey, young brother, it's going to be okay. And I'm going to tell you.
Hey, look, no, that ain't what y'all need. That ain't what y'all need. What y'all need is what I'm doing. Hey, get off your ass and stop being a bitch. That's what guys need. That's what these black guys need. Stop being a bitch about this shit. Get off your ass. Go to the doggone psychiatrist. They're not giving you no racist fucking idea about that shit. It's relationship shit. You're not going there to talk about prison reform. Yeah. I bet you these guys haven't even tried this shit. I bet they haven't even tried it. You can't get no racist. How you gonna get a racist issue back when it's a woman problem? This shit ain't just black people. It's white people. It's Asian people that have this problem and this issue and erupt doing this kind of jump. So there's nothing racial behind it. It's social issues, like he said in the beginning. He said that in the beginning of this video. Social issues, can't get along with people. You need some freaking counseling. And this guy that's making this video is contradicting the hell out of himself, because he already told us in the beginning about the social issues and all this stuff, and now you're talking about, well, he didn't have anywhere to go fix it, but then you just told a bunch of places where he could go fix it, but then you're saying he don't want to go there. But no. So see, bro, that's what I'm trying to say. If y'all keep doing this shit this way, there is no damn answer. If you keep doing it this way, there is no damn answer. Nobody on the street is qualified to deal with your doggone deep-rooted mental fucking issues. You need professional freaking help. It's like Kevin Samuels kept telling the women. And some of these guys need that shit too.
Tell you brothers right now, man, like it is going to be okay. As long as you want it to be okay, you know? And this is a young brother that, you know, didn't have any kind of criminal record, nothing. Just losing his life over something that's, we feel is a major, but minor, but to him it's major. But when you don't have no outlet, when you don't have nobody to talk to, when you don't have nobody, and a lot of people are suffering from mental health, family, you know? And I'm not saying that we're mental health specialists, but our brothers need some place to.
That right there, he just said it on himself. A lot of people suffering from mental health issues. That's the fucking, pretty much the whole damn manosphere. And them jokers suffering from mental health issues. Because of shit that could be fixed if their asses would think another type of way. I'm telling you. This right here to me is just more proof of it. And he's saying it. He's saying it, but then he's saying that nobody wants to go get the help. or this and that. I'd say this, then, if you got a problem with that, you need to find you a black therapist, because there's some out there, and you need to go start talking to them. If it's got to be black people, you can find a black therapist, and I'm pretty sure they need you. I'm pretty sure they need customers. So our black therapists shouldn't have no problem giving therapy. They shouldn't have no problem, because there's a lot of black guys with fucking problems. I can see this shit from this right here. And this guy right here talking, and me watching this doggone manosphere. I'm watching them doggone Fresh and Fit, and that damn Coach Greg got that nigga 61 years old, still mentally fucked up. Mr. Lucario, y'all jokers, man, some of these niggas need to get some doggone counseling. And you get a half-ass message from these people. It seems like it's good, but it ain't. It's just like this one right here. He seems like he's saying something good, but he's not. He's actually doing this type of shit I see in all them other videos, and that's what I be talking about when I be doing. Guys ask me, why you making videos about Coach Greg Adams? Why you making videos about Mrs. Carter? Because I be seeing the same shit in them videos as this one. It's a big ass problem with no fucking solution. They don't offer you no goddamn solution, and the ones they do give you are ones that just gonna make the problem freaking worse. If you listen to this guy's solution of, hey, everybody's gotta have somebody to talk to, you're just gonna get fucking the worst problem, because nobody is qualified to do this shit but a therapist. Go find you a black therapist if that's what you gotta do, and go talk to him. Y'all should go ahead. But this right here it's not gonna fix the issue. I'm telling you right there. This right here is gonna make it remain and get worse. Saying stuff like what this guy is saying, instead of just calling out and being like, hey, that was some trash ass shit. Now, if you got mental issues, you need to go find you a black therapist. You need to go talk to him. If you think you don't deserve a wife, if you think you ain't gonna never have love, if you think matter of fact, if you a red pill, black pill, purple pill, green pill, I would say if you associate yourself with any type of pill, you might need to go find a therapist, regardless of what color you are, because you got some kind of social issue. That's why You identify with these different groups. All them groups got social issues. Every last one of them does. That red pill was just the worst one because this is what the worst out of that. This guy ain't alive no more. You can't talk to him to get the rest of the story. But if you go through this junk, you know what I'm saying? And he's telling you, I'm reading this little thing. The associates gave me evil twisted grins, mocked me and celebrated my downfall the last day. That's why they suffer the same fate as me. What the fuck? And look, that guy that mentioned it, but look, he did have some workplace issues. It's right here. It said a few months back, I had overheard somebody talking to somebody, and he told me that he had been trying to get rid of me since day one. And after that, I lashed out. People betraying me. This type of shit, guys. Look, this thing right here, and I'm reading it. This dude he got the red pill rage, guys. It's the red pill rage. It ain't even just workplace shit now. It ain't even just social issue with women. But I'm telling you, some of that social issue with women thing is mainly the reason why he did this shit. He's talking about the associates. I'm telling you, them was women. Them was women. He's saying that mocked me and celebrated my downfall. How the hell does he even know that? And if he that weak that they was mocking him in the face. See, bro, that's what I'm trying to say. Some of these people need to go get some damn help. This dude sound like most of the red pill guys that come on my channel talking smack. He sounds like most of the red pill guys I know. There's always somebody bothering them. There's always somebody picking on them. There's always everybody against them. There's always me against the world. I know some of these jokers. That's why I say, the dude, y'all got to get help. Let's let old boy finish up his last few seconds and get out of here.
To talk to. Try to have some kind of compassion sometimes for your brothers. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Okay, well, he's out. Y'all can check him out too. But hey, here's the whole deal. You know, you got compassion for your homie, you need to take his ass to see a psychiatrist. If you talking like this, you ain't qualified to help him. You ain't. Unless you got some kind of degree in psychology and psychiatry and shit like that, you are not somebody that's this deep off the end. You are not qualified to save them. You're not, and you're probably not going to. When I was in the military, when you start seeing somebody this deep and low, you were supposed to report them to the next to higher people. If somebody did, you supposed to report that. Fuck talking to them. You supposed to report that because you weren't qualified to help that. You supposed to go to the chaplain or go to your leaders and tell them about this shit, and they was gonna go to the chaplain. And they were gonna take this person to the psychiatric people because you're not a doctor. So the thing about the whether or not they got people to talk to, they do got people to talk to. It's just that this is probably what you're going to get told. When you talk to somebody with any sense, they're probably going to tell you, hey, you need to go get some help. And people don't want to hear that. And he also stated they don't want to go to the places where they better find them some black therapists. Because therapy is what's needed. But here we go again, guys. This is some more of that red pill rage shit. Most people don't want to see it. I'm telling you, that's where that shit coming from. He talking about his associates. Those is women. And there's women that worked for him. It goes back to, like I told you in the red pill Disney stories. Even once these people get to see on this spectrum, we're gonna get into it a little bit later in another one. This spectrum got two sides to it. You got Lucario, AMS, all them other jokers, because he's on that side too. I talk good about AMS, and he got some good shit because his shit at least gives you a chance to go to the middle and get balance. He the only one who does that, I think. You got that end of the spectrum, then you got the other end with Coach Greg Adam and the other jokers that on bullshit about paying for it and all this stuff like that, and women that you killed and all the other junk. You got two ends of the spectrum. And on either end of it, you're going to wind up looking like a weirdo to certain people. Only in the middle will you look normal to pretty much everyone else because you got a balanced lifestyle. But if you don't, the overbalanced shit, you're going to look like a weirdo to somebody sooner or later. We'll talk more about it in some of the other videos. But in this one, here's my final opinion on this, and I'm going hard about that. This motherfucker was a goddamn loser, and there's no going back from that. Okay? And he chose to be one. You got social issues with other people. You either get some help to help yourself out with it. If not, this type of shit is what's coming. That's why I keep talking about I gotta spit them pills out. It's just too much negativity. All of them are just way too much negativity. And they all got the potential to make somebody blow up into doing this type of shit right here. He's got the red pill, overinflated sense of self-worth. Because they got that. They don't notice it, but they got that. They suffer the same fate as me. Who was you to fucking judge somebody? When you even say you don't even deserve a wife. You said that. But you still see, that's what I'm telling y'all, dog. It's mental. Y'all hit me in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Because it's going to be interesting. But it's been tossed down to y'all go hard or go home. Don't be a loser. Hey, look, if you got mental issues like this, go find you a therapist. If you Asian and you don't want to talk to white people, go find an Asian therapist. If you are white and you don't want to talk to black people, go find a white therapist. If you are black and you don't want to talk to white people, go talk to a freaking black therapist. But before you sit there and say you don't got no help, exhaust the avenues that you do have. And then maybe people will listen to you. But this guy didn't exhaust no avenues. He just went and hurt other people for nothing. This been Tars down to y'all. Go hard or go home. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out. Peace.